Today we have come here to worship Jesus Christ and His mother. It's such a coincidence that the mother of Christ came and stayed in Turkey. Isn't it surprising that she should come here after the crucifixion of Christ and said, I wonder if he also came with her later on. But they say then he went to Kashmir and she was also there. Quite possible on their way they might have gone there. So, we are here to worship them. According to SahajaYoga, she was the incarnation of Mahalakshmi. And she is the one who sacrificed her son for the sake of religion. But unfortunately, nobody understood her value. Nobody saw that she was such a great spiritual personality. Only through SahajaYoga you can understand that she was a very great personality who gave birth to Christ. It is very unfortunate that she was not respected, especially in the Islamic world. Because of that, the women in the Islamic culture has no place. My experience is very sad about them. We had started an organization for the rehabilitation of women who are destitute. And all of them who have applied are Muslim ladies. Very sad. While Muhammad Sahib has said that you must look after your mother. Despite that, all these women, some of them have 8 children, 10 children, have come to this destitute home. Of course, we have to give them place. We have to look after them. Because we don't believe in all these small type of ideas about religion. Most important is human religion. We have to combine all these religions together. It's a terrible task because Muslims won't respect Christians, Christians won't respect Hindus. I mean, it's a funny thing that's going on. They all are for God and for God's work and His love. Despite that, there is no respect. There is no love. On the contrary, they are all quarreling, fighting, killing, everywhere. It's very sad that in the name of religion and God, people should become so cruel and so absurd. This is the only solution is to give them self-realization, which is the realization was called as mirage in the Quran. It's called as mirage. But they have said that nobody can get mirage. Muhammad Sahib got it, but nobody else. Like they have banned people from getting self-realization, which is not true. All human beings can get self-realization. Whether they are from Africa, England, America, India, anywhere. They all can get their mirage. One should understand that no human being is created in this world to fight each other. Even the animals don't fight. Why should human beings fight? That too in the name of religion, in the name of God. Christ came on this earth just to create oneness of religion. But even the Christians, they only started fighting, dominating others. It's a big world of turmoil where everybody is fighting in the name of God and in the name of religion. So our religion is global, is one religion. We respect all the deities, all the gods and goddesses. Respect them and worship them. We are not so stupid not to understand that they are all one. Also, after getting realization, you realize that all these exist on our central nervous system. They exist on our chakras. They are not there just because people have told us in history and all that. But actually that's a fact. That all of them are there together, working out the resurrection of the whole world. So the greatest thing that Christ has done is the resurrection part. And in this resurrection, He suffered a lot. He had to go through lots of ordeals, and then His body itself was resurrected. On the same line, SahajaYoga is working out. That you get your realization means your resurrection. All your wrong ideas disappear. All your nonsense disappears. And nothing but love, understanding comes in. It was difficult, I know, in the beginning to start this work in India or otherwise also. Everywhere I found people are so ignorant and human beings hate each other. With some excuse, with some sort of I don't know what ideas they have, historical ideas, and they hate. This hating in India has been there, but also abroad. Like Hitler came in. Hitler came because he hated human beings. He was a satanic force who incarnated and did all kinds of horrible things. The way he has killed people, you can't imagine a human being can do that. He killed children, he killed grown-up people in the gas chambers, and such a horrible thing. When I went to Germany, they wanted me to see all that. I said, I can't see. I will not be able to see. But my husband went there. And when he came back, he was sick for 7 days. It's so sickening. It is so inhuman to behave like that, to kill people under some circumstances, under certain conceptions and wrong ideas. I don't know what sort of an idea this Hitler had that he got after the Jews and started killing them. All kinds of things have happened on this earth. All in the name of religion. This is the worst part of it. Throughout, people have been killing in the name of religion. Religion teaches you to love God and love each other. How can it teach you to hate and to kill? It's very surprising. It's still going on. This kind of a nonsense is still going on. It's the only SahajaYoga that can stop this nonsense. And it should. Because after all, we are all human beings. For that, you have to have your resurrection as Christ had. And this resurrection is possible on this earth. very easily now with SahajaYoga. Muhammad Sahib has called it as mirage. He has described it very well, very clearly. But who wants that? They don't want to have their mirage. If somebody tries to work it out, they get after that person saying that this is something ridiculous. It's all wrong. I mean, this has happened with all of them. All of them have suffered because of the ignorance of human beings, all of them. And also with me, they are criticizing and this and that. But I am much more powerful, because love is much more powerful than anything else. And it's working out all over the world now, everywhere. People are realizing that this kind of a hatred, this kind of wrong idea about others is absolutely dangerous. And so, once large number of people know this, I'm sure it will all finish. We have lots of incidents like that, even recently. That just because you follow a particular religion, people hate you. I can't understand. Cannot explain why is it done. It's done. I'm very wrong to hate any human being in the name of God who has created. They don't understand God and His love. For example, Christ's life. Just see. He was hardly 33 years of age when He was crucified. His mother had to suffer. Why? Why did they crucify Him? Because He was teaching about love. None of them liked this idea of loving each other. How can you help people if you don't love? Under what premises? You help others. Because you love, that's why you want to enjoy others and to understand. Once you start loving others, then this myth finishes off. Supposing you are born as a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu, as whatever it is, what makes you think that you are different from others? You are born the same way, you are conceived by your mother the same way, you look the same way, your nose, eyes, everything is the same. What makes you different? I think is something political about it. Something very mean to separate people in the name of God and religion. On the contrary, SahajaYoga is to unite all the people in the name of God, to make them one in the name of God. Supposing there is somebody living, say, in South Africa, or say in a far-fetched place like Benin and all that, has become a SahajaYogi. There are thousands who have become SahajaYogis there. They are all your brothers and sisters. They are your own. You go there and they will treat you just like their own children, their own relations. They will never think what religion you come from or what sect you come from. Nothing. I was surprised the way they have love. Actually, loving is an innate quality of human beings. It's an innate quality. Every human being has been given this treasure of loving capacity. But that capacity has become so much less, so much minimum, that with that capacity people fight and kill each other. It's the greatest sin to kill people in the name of religion. I don't know how they believe that by killing each other we can go to heaven. They'll go to the worst hell. This idea has now, of course, subsided a little, but still existing. They see it happening every day, this kind of a nonsense, but still they are continuing with it. Now what can we SahajaYogis do about it? We should think. Let us see, whatever religion we are born, that's all. You have to be born in some religion. You cannot drop from heaven. So, whatever is the religion you are born, you are not bound by that. You are bound by the religion of love and joy. And then you go on crying and weeping and teaching and of unhappiness, of fighting. How can that be? We are human beings. We are not animals. Even the dogs don't do that way. Why should we human beings kill each other and make a miserable life for others and for yourself? Because if you hate others, you will also become hateful. A will hate the B, and then the B will hate the A. So the whole human life and civilization has nothing to do but to hate. SahajaYoga is such a blessing to you, I must say, because it has given you all the deities within you are enlightened, and now you know you belong to the whole. You are not belonging to some stupid ideas. It's very remarkable. When I came here, I knew Mary lived here. I knew Mother Mary lived here. There is a house of Mother Mary. That gave me a very great joy to know that she had lived here. And so I said, we must worship her. After all, she was a mother of Christ. Mother is a mother. What does it matter whether she was a Christian, Hindu, Muslim? It doesn't matter. And for her love, she allowed her son to be sacrificed for the whole world and for the universe. What a mother! Can you find such a mother in this world who will allow her own son to be crucified? Such a courageous, loving, and global personality. Here we are, it's a coincidence as I said, because she lived here. Why did she come? Why did she come here? She could have gone directly. She came here and lived. And we have a house of her. Now with that house only, the Christians will start a cult. Will fight with the Muslims. And the Muslims will fight with the Christians. Anything you do, they will fight. That's the main character, is to fight. Not to help others. Not to help each other. No, not at all. They're just trying to be very, very funny and nasty. In India, we have had so many nice people who taught that we must love each other. Despite that, in India, people are fighting. We have had so many Sufis in this country. In the same way, in India also, we have had very great saints, everywhere. Some of them were Muslims, some of them were Hindus, and people sing their songs, everything is there. But they are worshipped separately and people fight even in their names. They want to find something to fight. Real fighting cocks, I tell you, they are. They haven't got a human quality within them, which is love, which is affection. Must enjoy your love for each other. That's the thing, they have lost that capacity to love. What does it matter if somebody is born in China or in India or anywhere. He is a human being. He too has the capacity to love, and you should also have capacity to love. My experience is different. I went to China with my husband. In China, that time they didn't have very good feelings for Indians, I don't know why. But they were so kind to me, you won't believe, and so nice to me. And the way they treated me, everybody was surprised, what's the matter? How are they so kind to you? In China they don't like Indians. I said, it's a myth. I don't think I've seen that with the Chinese. They are extremely, extremely kind and respectful to me. What have I done for them? Nothing. But you'll be surprised, in one of the hotels, one of my ankle ornament had fallen down. Silver. It happened. And then I went away to a very far-fetched place. And they sent it in an envelope, those ankles. Can you imagine? All the way. It was so much full of tears. So I said, these Chinese are also very loving people, extremely loving. I went for my program. We had a women's conference. So I don't know why, but at the airport only these Chinese boys arrived. They took all my luggage. I was so late. The function was at 10 o'clock and I reached about 8:30. They put me in the car, they put my luggage there, and they said we have to directly go to the conference. I said, all right. I went there. And in this short time, these boys really were so attached to me. When I finished the conference, they were waiting outside. Can't believe it. The same Chinese people who are against Indians. And then after that it didn't stop. They brought 2 cars. One for my wheelchair, one for me. And they took me to the best shopping places. But I said, what will you do? They said, we'll carry your wheelchair upstairs. Can you imagine? They were no relation of mine. I'd never seen them before. So one of them said, tomorrow, mother, I won't be able to come. I said, why? He said, I'm getting married tomorrow. And I said, what have you been doing all this day? She said, I enjoyed your company so much. I'm such an old woman like me, young people. No, I've enjoyed. I'll also bring my bride for you to be seen. I said, tears came into my eyes. I said, such love, such kindness. I didn't do anything for them, nothing. I didn't give them any money, nothing. My goodness, till the end they were so much attentive to me. Very young boys, all below 25 years of age. And they carried my wheelchair up 3 stories with their hands. I said, don't do it, I don't want, no, we want to see. We want you to come. I said, why? He said, it would be nice for all of them. I said, well, what made them think like that? Such enlightened people, I tell you. With love, you get enlightened. With love, you get understanding. And such deep love exists within you. Now the politicians will come and tell you a story, then somebody else will tell you, come and fight and all that. That's how they are managed in Germany, young people. But now they are changing. All this world has to change because it has suffered a lot. This is no religion. This is not the teachings of the saints. No, it is not. It is devilish that teaches you to hate others. It's the worst thing. I mean, all the enjoyment of love all the enjoyment of affection. You don't know. Nowadays you see the problem of the churches, this, that. I can't understand. Stupid people. They have done so many laws, and with that laws, whatever it is, whatever may be the causes. But what's happening is that poor children are suffering. They have no sense of pure love. Nobody understands what is pure love is, which is actually their innate quality, their innate, I should say, the property. They don't know how you can love somebody purely. It's all something very, very wretched. Doesn't behove human beings to be like that. Even the animals are not like that. But human beings can go to any extent. The whole wealth of beauty, the whole wealth of creativity, the whole wealth of art, artistic temperament, the whole wealth of enjoying life is finished. If you are a fighting cock, you can't see anything, any good in anyone, in anything. They will fight others and they'll fight among themselves also. It's a fact. They might say we must fight. All right, fight. But then they fight among themselves also. They will torture their own brothers and sisters. I mean, they don't love anyone. This is the main thing is. Why take the name of religion? What the religion has done? How could the religion teach you such a horrible thing like hatred for your own? It's not only among Christians, Hindus, Muslims, but everywhere human beings have become very dirty and filthy. They say it is Kilyos. I can't understand. How can you lose the power to love? That's what Christ has talked about. He's talked about love very clearly. He said, love thy neighbor as thyself. Have you found anyone like that? Don't find all such people. The Christians who followed Christ, what did they do? Muslims who followed Muhammad Sahib, what did they do? And Hindus who followed Sri Rama, what did they do? Are they anywhere near their leaders? Are they anywhere near those incarnations of the divine? Nowhere. The reason is, I don't blame them, because they had no realization. They didn't know their spirit. If you have no realization, you cannot understand anything, you cannot understand any enjoyment or anything. I mean, if you go to Germany, you can't go and see all the things they have done. You will faint if you are any human body. Even you go to Japan and the way they had put this Hiroshima, this, my goodness, I started trembling, I couldn't bear it. I said, how could human beings be that cruel? Horrible. I mean, now the days have come that they are killing their own children. Extreme is this. The other side of it is SahajaYoga, in which you love all human beings, because they are human beings, they are born with you in this time. You have to help each other and love each other. This is the main thing. If you can develop this, you will be very, very strong SahajaYogis, and you will be supported and blessed by the Divine. Divine will help you and take you out of all troubles and tribulations and all kinds of difficulties if you are a loving personality. This is what the blessing of Kilyos. It didn't exist before. Now, if you are a loving person, the Divine will go out of the way to help you, to sort out your problems, to punish those who are troubling you. I mean, it's my own experience like that. I never do anything, I never curse anybody, I don't fight, I don't shout. Automatically it works. I don't even tell the divine to do anything. The divine is the greatest just personality, I should say. That is the one who does all the justice. Nobody can suffer under the guidance and love of divine. Take it from me. This is the blessing of Kilyos. I agree, Kilyos is horrible, people are horrible, this is that. But there's one thing that this divine has become very alert. It was never that alert. If Christ was born at this time, he could not have been crucified. It's only because he was not born during Kilyos. That's a very big blessing for us. Nobody can be tortured, no one cannot be troubled. Only thing, you have to be a humble person. You have to have a good character. And you have to have a very loving personality. That's all. You will enjoy the loving personality. You will get the blessings because you are loving personality. I mean, the way divine looks after you, there are so many miracles people tell me. I'm not surprised because I know the divine has become extremely alert towards human beings who are good and nice. It will look after, it will support, it will do everything. It's very surprising that it has become so alert. Like Muhammad Sahib suffered so much. Everybody suffered so much. But not now. Now the SahajaYogis won't suffer. Take it from me. They are looked after by the divine itself. Everything is looked after. I mean, tell you, people have written letters after letters all over the world. How they have been supported, how they have been helped. Very surprising how they have been rescued. So, we have to trust in ourselves and we have to really love people. We should be humble and love. All this love will help you all your life. This is the message of Christ. Christ has said, forgive them. How lovingly he says, for they don't know what they are doing. Very lovingly he pleads for all the bad people who crucified him, that, oh Lord, please forgive them. Because they don't know what they are doing. Can you imagine such a loving character of Christ? And now, when we are celebrating and worshipping him, we have to worship that character within us, that we are also loving people. We love each other. All over the world, all the SahajaYogis love each other. Of course, there could be one or two who are not so good, but mostly 99% SahajaYogis love each other. My blessings to you is this. On this day, may God give you lots of love and loving capacity within you. That you should have, which will change your life completely, and you will become such a powerful personality, very powerful SahajaYogis. You can do marvels and miracles if you have developed the understanding of love. May God bless you.